conversation. We're going to be learning a lot tonight about money, about different strategies, about investments, about assets, about being able to shift more of your money back into your pocket. So we're going to be working with my mentor, Bernard. He is an awesome, awesome person. He knows a ton of the information, knows 100% of the information. He's having a ton of fun while doing it. And also, we are going to be doing that tonight. Mr. Ponder, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. How are you doing today, Miss Cleveland?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Amazing, amazing. I just have to say thank you for actually hosting this call tonight. We're here to just share with a few friends who actually wanted to look at this on a watch party today. So I'm glad for you all who are actually watching on Facebook, and invited a few friends to actually listen in to a conversation about money. And whose money? Your money, right? Anybody want more of their money back in their pockets?
I definitely do.
So the conversation we're going to have simply this evening tonight, we're going to be talking about how to actually expand some of your cash flow, put that money back in your pocket so you can then build some business income that put you in a better position to be able to invest. Now, anytime we talk about money, is it safe to say it's okay I share a little bit about myself, Ms. Cleveland, before we go in?
Definitely.
Just like many of you guys, you can type in the comment section below if you guys learned these same things growing up. I learned to go to school, get good grades, go to college, and graduate and get that quote-unquote good job. Now, I did that to a certain extent. I went out to one of the best HBCUs in the whole entire world, Florida A&M University. I studied broadcast journalism, TV, and radio. But one of the biggest things is, have you guys ever noticed that anybody's so degreed up but with nowhere to go after college?
Mm-hmm.
I got to a point where I was in the same predicament. I was like, at my third year, I finished. Morgan, say 3 years?
3 years.
In 3 years, I finished school. I came back home, became a federal officer with the Department of Homeland Security, no degree, but I still had the quote-unquote great job. I was in a position to make full-time income at my job, but I lacked a little thing called time. You agree that time is as invaluable as money is, right?
Exactly, yeah.
While I was in college, I actually participated in the Marching 100, the FAMU dance group, where we did different things like the 2 Super Bowl performances, one on with Prince. I had a blessing to be able to have dinner. We did an inauguration parade with Barack Obama, America's Best Dance Crew, and so many different things. But along that journey of following that traditional way of thinking, sometimes we have to take a pivot. And my pivot led me back to being a federal officer, but with those things that I love. Let me ask you guys this, because I know a lot of us are kind of the same. Anybody on the line that has a passion that they're actually following?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the thing is, but by me taking that pivot, I didn't have that chance to get back into like music directly straightforward in it, back into dance, but because I had to figure out a way to survive. A lot of times when we get into the corporate America world, we actually just pushing for survival to actually put a nice foundation for the way of how we're going to live, build our families, and just how our lifestyle is going to be. So I caught myself in 2 positions, either in a place with money with no time and time with no money. Now, the thing about working at the airport, at one of the busiest airports in the world, I was a federal officer with TSA. What's up, Big Kirk? You doing good tonight, King? Take yourself on me and have a... That's my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Everything great?
Everything is great. How are you, sir?
Man, enjoying this evening, man. Glad to have you. Have this conversation.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. But with that traditional way of thinking, becoming a federal officer, I was blessed to still get a quote-unquote great job. But while I was there, I met a few gentlemen. And while I was attempting to figure out how to get more of my time back and balance it out with the money that I was making on a part-time basis, the thing is they actually identify how to overcome some of those challenges. And those challenges, how many people agree that a lot of times when we're talking overcoming or becoming wealthy or any of those kind of things, that a lot of times some of those challenges are money challenges, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, why we're going to have this conversation tonight, they just shared with me a few ways we can take all the money that's being shifted around the world, put it back into our pockets so we can do things like our taxes, improve our credit, totally eliminate debt, and position ourselves to be able to invest with the big boys. Now, I know some of you guys are new, but anybody want to do any of those things?
Absolutely.
All right. So the thing is, why, like I said, we're going to have this watch party tonight, but we just want to share with a few friends so we can share this around with people a little bit later. I'm going to have a conversation with my sister, Morgan. But those challenges, Morgan, Can you share with us one of the challenges that you see that we have to overcome when it comes to investing, building businesses, or just becoming wealthy?
Inflation. Inflation is definitely one of the largest challenges, if not the largest challenge that we definitely face. We like to call it the silent income killer, because inflation is when an example of inflation is whenever the prices of goods and services are rising, and yet our income is staying exactly the same. And we see that in everything.
And the crazy thing is that, like milk and eggs, a lot of people don't even want to go buy groceries anymore because the prices are so high. See,
True.
This is a mindset shift that I had many years ago, that if business owners can actually increase the prices of goods and services, shouldn't we be able to increase our income at the same rate?
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times we're not in that position to, because now that we have to deal with one of the second challenges, and a lot of times, Kurt, it's our biggest expense.
Yep.
Some of the women may say it's their children, and I know a lot of the dudes may be like, man, one of my biggest expenses is my wife, right? But really, in reality, it's our taxes. Taxes take the first 1/3 of all of our income. Think about it. We pay property taxes, we pay sales taxes, our alarm taxes when we get the new tags every year for our birthdays, sales tax, right? Uncle Sam takes 1/3 of our money off top. That just simply means if we're working our job, our 9 to 5, the beautiful place that we live, we work, is that if we make $100,000 a year, Uncle Sam taking $30,000 off the top. Kurt, you like that?
I do not like that. No.
I don't like that. It messes up my conversation. Like, bro, no, give me my money back. But Morgan, what's that third challenge?
The third challenge is debt.
Being at debt, taxes cause debt. Can't you all agree?
Yep.
Because if Uncle Sam is, like, again, we got the gross amount and then we got the net amount. The net is the taxes, all those taxes that they taking out. So a lot of times people push to live their lifestyles off the gross and not the net, right? Anybody ever heard the saying, say, live below your means?
Yeah.
A wise man once said that, because the taxes that they come out, if you're trying to live off the gross and you have debt, you have you got student loans, right? If you don't have the money for it to go to school, we actually get those student loans, right?
Yeah.
If we don't have the amount of money for a house, we go get a mortgage or a loan, right? A lot of times we've been conditioned for the pay it off later mentality. But the last challenge is simply, because we don't want to sit here and talk gloom and doom. We're going to talk about how we're going to overcome these challenges, definitely in this place, in this social distancing kind of world. But the fourth challenge, I want you guys to write this down, is big businesses.
Yeah.
Every single month, there's a holiday that takes the last 1/3 of all of our income every single month. And we like to call this the money trap, because like this month we had Labor Day. Next month is Halloween. My birthday in November, don't forget that. That's a huge holiday. But Thanksgiving, Brown Friday, Christmas, there's Mother's Day. And the thing is, with big business spending, we're not even thinking about all the money we spend on birthdays, on anniversaries, wedding, or cruises, or things of that nature, right? So let's talk about winning. Anybody on here like to win?
Definitely.
Because in the time where we're social distancing, it's companies who position themselves in the face of adversity. They say in the midst of chaos, there's opportunity. See, Perel and Lysol put themselves in a position to win big. Everybody can agree over the last 3 months, Perel and Lysol pretty much been winning, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Because we all want to say really sanitize. But not only that, people who actually position themselves to create masks because of the COVID, because of the pandemic, are actually winning really huge too. Now, how many people on the line have actually seen this company called Amazon with the smiley boxes come down their street over the last 3 months?
I just got.
Amazon is really winning very big right now because a lot of people are at home. Being that unemployment is at its highest right now, a lot of people can't even go into restaurants. I know the restaurants are starting to open back up, but ain't some people still scared to go out?
Yep.
So companies like DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, right, are actually winning. But the thing is, when we want to talk about winning over those 4 challenges, is MWR Financial. It stands for Make Wealth Real Financial, because they're providing solutions. And matter of fact, there's 3 huge solutions that MWR Financial actually provides. Again, taxes, inflation, big business, and debt. The way to overcome these challenges is number 1, opening up a home-based business. See, I own a marketing company and a few other companies. The beautiful thing about this is, Kurt, you've been in business for a little while now, haven't you?
Yep.
Share with me, can you let our audience know what are some benefits that you've seen just from starting a home-based business and maybe tax write-offs and stuff?
Well, the thing is, I'm getting residual income, so I'm going to be able to write off some of my expenses, and I got income coming in while I'm asleep. I get a text every day at 5:03 that I got a daily pay, so that's good for me.
Hey, okay, Morgan, what are some benefits that you see from starting a home-based business?
I'm able to write off things like my cell phone. I'm using that right now. My internet, I'm using that right now. I'm gonna write that off. I'm in my home doing business, so I'm gonna write a portion of that off. Anytime I get in my car and I go somewhere, I'm always tracking my miles. You know, that I can actually write that off as well because it becomes a business trip very easily. So you can write off a ton of stuff. You can write off your lifestyle almost, really.
I like that. As simple as that, you can write off your entire lifestyle by becoming a home-based business owner. The second one is virtual solutions, because video is the gift that continues to keep on giving and giving and giving. And the last solution that MWR Financial provides, and I don't want nobody to miss this, because going from self-employed to a business owner and to be able to have time and money and balance is having a team, leverage income of having a team of financial experts that do the work for you and actually help you improve your finances. Anybody like those options?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how many people on here has actually ever utilized Zoom? Show of hands.
We're on it right now.
Yep.
Kathy on the phone, like she can't even raise her hand, right? But the thing is, Zoom is winning bigger than all the airlines combined right now. Mainly because as you guys think about, we're talking virtual solutions, and a solution is because a lot of the airlines are not flying as many flights right now because the people are scared for travel, right? And their safety. So men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. So a lot of teachers at the same time, if you guys look, they're salute to those people, because I feel like those are the major champions right now, and still be able to figure out how to actually teach students. Like, it's already hard to teach them one-on-one, but now you're talking about teaching them from behind the screen. So it's hard to teach anybody who has to use the virtual solutions like Zoom in that kind of platform. But the last solution, everybody, we have a team of financial experts. Everybody online, repeat after me. We are not the experts.
We are not the experts.
We are not the experts, right? Our role is very simple in what we do. We simply expose people to these financial experts. Extra Digit, as you guys see on the screen here, we educate people on how to actually overcome these challenges. But MWR, they actually execute the strategies to help you do these 4 things. See, MWR, they have a Financial Edge membership that does 4 things. Pay attention to what I say. Money Max here is our tax reduction strategy. How many people want to lower their taxes? Credit Max, our credit restoration strategy, helping people improve their credit score anywhere from 50 to 150 points in months. Some people days. Equity Max is a debt elimination strategy. How many people want to get out of debt faster than slower? And the last one is Wealth Max. Wealth Max is a wealth generational strategy. Now, if you guys can just kind of pay attention to what I said, what word did I say all throughout all 4 maxes? Strategies. So the watch party that you're watching, the Zoom that you're actually in and participating in right now, nobody invited you to sell you anything, because we already understand in this community, we have to educate each other so we can actually bring each other up, right? But the thing is, these are strategies, because just like let me get them off here real quick, right? Just like any business, we are actually helping people start franchises. Everybody say franchise.
Franchise.
The number 1 solution was to start your own home-based business. See, just like McDonald's has a huge franchise. They got 4 core bases, like we got 4 core maxes. Their 4 core bases is hamburgers, shakes, burgers, and apple pies, right? But the thing is that people don't invest that $2.1 million to sell those maxes, those burgers, shakes, and fries, right? They invest that $2 million to actually be able to have anybody come into that system and be able to sell those burgers, fries, and shakes that way. That makes sense?
Yep.
See, the thing is, like I said, nobody's here to sell you anything, but everybody can apply a strategy. See, when it comes to tax, MWR, they're not on trial. Let me get this out the way because it's a big elephant in the Zoom, right? let me clear this up for you guys. Morgan, if you can share this with me. What does it cost to actually start your own home-based business that has a team of financial experts that gives you virtual solutions and gives you 475 plus tax breaks? What I know some people may like, it can cost thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars. What's the price point to start your own home-based business with unlimited amount of income?
It is only $228. That's $4 a day. That's it. Like
Okay.
check a 4 for 4.
4 for 4. So you can here it's $228 one time and then $119 to maintain your business. Guys, how many people can agree that's not an investment, right? Because a lot of us, maybe, I know myself personally, I spent $228 on some shoes and I ain't no basketball player. You feel me? And the thing is, some of us have $228 mistakes in our closet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you shouldn't have bought that, and brother, you probably can't even fit that no more, right? Sitting around the house and chilling. So the thing is, for $4 a day, you can actually have experts work on your behalf, improve your credit, eliminate your debt, totally put yourself in a better position to be able to invest and simply lower the taxes that you have. See, MWR is not on trial, right? The thing is, in the last few months, we went over from paying our field $35,000 a month to over $410,000 per month. Money Max, our tax reduction strategy, went from shifting a little more than $5 million to that's $60 million a year back into our partners. Everybody point at yourself, right? Shifting back into people's pockets like myself. I ain't gonna brag too much, but I'm a manager of a U-Haul. Money Max was able to help me get $324 every single month back into my pocket. See, for like Credit Max, they have helped thousands of people increase their credit score 50 to 150 points in days, in months. Equity Max, a debt elimination strategy. We've actually been able to help our members eliminate over $500 million in interest while reducing their time, right? How many people understand that when your credit score goes up, the amount of interest you pay goes down?
Mm-hmm.
That's wealth. That is wealth right there, one-on-one. The thing is, I know a lot of us didn't go take Wealth 101 or Credit 202 or Debt Elimination 303, but we get all this in this one package for $4 a day. How many people have $4 a day habits that don't make them any money?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody does theirs run with our bucks?
Yep.
All of $8, right? Every single day. But the thing is, lastly, is Wealth Max. I love this one because I'm positioning myself right now to leave an inheritance for my daughter and maybe her kids' whenever she decides, right? But Wealth Max has been able to help based on save over $25 million in investments by helping people with our land banking program and our private reserve bank. Now, let me show you how this works. Everybody say, ooh.
Ooh.
Everybody say, This is back office, everybody, right? We have 4 pillars: Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max. This is where you go talk to your CPA, your EA, your enrolled agent with the IRS. Ding, ding, ding. That's a key. For those people who are like, man, I don't know what that about, man. Y'all been some scam stuff. We work with the IRS to help people shift over hundreds and thousands of dollars back into their pocket every month. So if IRS is helping us make money, we can't really kind of do bad business there, right? But all you have to do is, let me catch this. I want you guys to understand how simple our business is. How many people can download reports? How many people know how to upload reports? We get paid hundreds and thousands of dollars per day to download reports and help people upload reports to our system to let the experts do the work for them. Money Max, tax reduction. All you need is your last 2 pay stubs, your most current tax return, download it and upload it to our system. Credit Max, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You download your reports. You get 1 free one every year. Upload it to the reports and let the creditors do the work for you. Let them battle that out for you. Equity Max, we just simply shift the work that's on our credit report and put it into our calculator and let the calculator say, hey, look, this is your debt-free day. This is your $1 million day. Wealth Max, the same thing. You just click a button that says ask an expert and they're doing the work for you. Now let's look at this. Money Max. To the right, this brother actually was getting charged $1,100 in federal income tax every month. Everybody say every month.
Every month.
Every month.
Why even share with you the blessing of what just happened? Couldn't you use half of that every single month?
Yep.
It's your money, right? Won't you use it? But the thing is, when he got with our credit Money Max experts, they went from $1,100 federal income tax down to $325. That saved him $861 back into his pocket every single month. Don't you think this brother can probably start paying off debt a lot faster than slower? That improves his credit score. That allows him to be able to invest like the big boys and land in PRAs and all these kind of things on his own. But not only that, we have a software system that I really like, right? And the thing is, a lot of times the government really only cares for you all who are LLC owners, business owners, sole proprietors, and whatnot. They only really care what you track. So even if you're just a business owner and you just want to take advantage of the membership, you guys can track your miles by having a home-based business. You guys can track all of your expenses. I'm gonna pull mine up very quickly, right? See, in miles alone, again, they track your expenses, they track your miles and your income to help you minimize the taxes that you pay, right? In red, it shows you that, hey, look, I have a few more things I have to categorize. And what they do is they say, Bernard, was that a business trip or personal? Kurt, isn't it safe to say that everywhere that I pretty much go is a business trip these days?
Absolutely. All you got to do is ask somebody, have they ever heard of income shifting?
Have they ever heard of income shifting? Because working from home, I'm going to show you guys on the other side, there's ways to make 10 different streams of income just by having that one conversation. I see Morgan got hers up, right? But the thing is, we're so different than other traditional business owners, right? Sometimes the business owners, they go out, they take pictures of their food, Kurt, or they family, they hanging out, right? Kurt, while they kicking it, right? See, but we're different. We take pictures of our receipts. Everybody else, they take pictures to show off. We take pictures of our receipts so we can write it off. More of our own money back in our own pockets, right? Here's an example of how it looks. The deductions, you get the same exact thing for $4 a day. But Credit Max is really dope. My credit score went up 58 points in 2.5 months working with our company. All we did was download Equifax, Experian, TransUnion, and upload it and let the experts do the work for us. This lady to the left, she was 19 years old when her grandfather, one of the top money earners in our company, might I add, she had a 356 credit score. The lowest you can get is a 350. They took her credit score from 350 to 501 to 763 in less than 3 months. I know credit repair people are not doing numbers like this for $4. Hello, $4. Anybody ever? I'm gonna tell my business. I was with Lexington Law. I'm gonna put a lawsuit out, right? I was paying $150 a month for 7-10 months, and they did nothing for my credit report. Nothing. We got people like Bert Sims who had an 834 back in December last year. They took him to an 845 who has exceptional credit. A lot of us are right now working to become friends with Melissa J because she has a perfect score of 850. See, the thing is with our Credit Max experts, they work for the people who have excellent credit as well as poor credit. So that's what's so beautiful and dope about this, right? The last one, the one before Wealth Max, and I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna share a few testimonies with you all, is that Equity Max is our debt elimination plan. How many people on here want to know when they're gonna be debt free? Right? Debt free is that new free. A good friend of ours, Charlotte, she's a dope realtor as well in the Atlanta market. And simply when she has put her credit report information in, they gave her a debt-free date of October 2022. That's 2 years. They gave her $1 million date of September 2031. That's 11 years. But the key thing you have to pay attention to on the screen is there's a red pill and then there's a blue pill. All the partners on the line are very excited about the blue pill because of things like this. How many people know that your creditor's plan is to be your creditor?
Yep.
Right? And probably for the rest and remaining of your lifestyle is that they don't stay in business unless they are making sure that they're tracking how long and how you're investing into your debt being paid off. See, but our creditors here had her in debt for 111 years. I won't even say the months because that's disrespectful. But Equity Max got that down to 2 years and 6 months. Now, when it comes to selling or sharing a business, do I have to sell anybody on going from 111 years in debt or to going to 2 years? Or can I just tell them that story?
You can tell.
Right? Big Kurt said, hey, look, have you ever heard of income shifting? No, what is that? Man, you got to hear my friend's story, Charlotte, who's a realtor, whose creditors plan had her at 111 years, and they took it down to 2 years and 6 months.
Yep.
Would you want to know more about that? Absolutely, right? And not only that, it's worked for so many other people. Good friend of ours, Trevor, up in Virginia. Shout out to Trevor, man, doing big things for a lot of people. I love this guy because he loves helping people. Anybody like helping other people?
Yep.
He did this back in November when we got started, everybody. They said he would be debt-free September 2020. That's this month. So I want to give a virtual hand clap for my brother. He's from afar right now, but debt-free this month. And the beautiful thing about that is the money that he had to use to actually get out of debt is now all in his pocket. So not only does Equity Max work and give you your debt-free day, they say with that money and how it doubles, right? With the rule of 72 and things of that nature, it says in a few years, he'll be able to be a millionaire in 2043. Right? Now, being that we work from home, being that most people are at home, isn't it safe to say that the combine and people watching basketball games, NFL starting back, we're not going to talk about my Falcons. I love them, but I'm going to turn my head around. Kurt, I know you're from New York, man, but I can't even talk about that right now. Being that most people are at home watching games and stuff like that, right? Isn't it safe to say that them bills going to start going up? The internet bill, that light bill?
Yep.
We have experts who actually negotiate your bills that you're already paying. For example, a good friend of ours, Shayna here, she asked the negotiators, and they saved her $330 total savings on her AT&T wireless bills. If you had a choice of paying higher or lower for your bills, which one would you pick?
Definitely lower.
Right? Now, I'm gonna pause for the calls because I got a good friend on the line. Anybody has a testimony when it comes to money match, tax reductions, credit match, credit restoration, not repair, equity max. Anybody have any testimonies on any of those kind of things?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do, Bernard.
Go ahead,
I
Kurt.
uploaded my 3 credit reports, and my credit score jumped 30 points in like 31 days. So that was excellent for me.
That's almost a point a day.
Yeah.
Nice. Anybody else got a testimony?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry. You can go ahead, Manisha.
My credit score has gone up over 100 plus points, and I've been in the business less than 2 months. So that was great for me. And I just got on the 22nd that it went up 21 more points.
I want my story to be your story.
Okay.
Salute. Go ahead, Morgan.
So my credit score did go up. I actually just got an email yesterday that my credit score went up 66 points. So I am super excited about that.
Okay, Kobe clap.
Max, my debt went from being 83 years all the way down to 6.5. I'll be here in 6.5 years. I won't be here in 83 years. So I can work.
Nice.
At least yours said 83. Mine said 800. I said, oh, Lord. But no, I got it down to 17. We gonna knock it out.
Y'all see mine right here. It said my debt-free date is May 2029 and my $1 million date 2056. So I'm just excited about all of these different maxes. So let's
right, but 56 plus now, man.
Exactly. Let me see. Make sure I get my screen on. Let's get this. Where we at? PowerPoint. Here we go. Now this is the last max, everybody. We talked about
some noodles and
taxes. Kurt, man, pass some noodles. Give us some noodles, man. But taxes, we talked about credit, we talked about equity. Let's talk about wealth, right? Anybody on the line want to be wealthy?
Yes, sir.
They have the option to be able to go to the bank and pay themselves first, because that's what wealthy people do, right? They pay themselves first and spend what's left, right? Everybody else spends first and then try to gather up things to actually get their money back. But we have something called PRA. A PRA is a private reserve account. That simply just means that I like to teach this on the 3rd grade level, right? Because I got started not too long after understanding that I could possibly be my own bait, being that wealthy people don't go to Bank of America. Wealthy people don't go to Chase and any of those kind of things. But they told me that versus like some of those 401ks that just went to 911ks over the last few months, because we understand when the stock market goes down, those 401ks go down, right? So the thing is, if in a PRA, when the stock market goes up like this, your bank account does the same exact thing. But there's a stop loss prevention with the PRA, is that when the stock market goes down, your money stays the same in the same exact place. So instead of going to like a traditional bank, they actually do something called arbitrage, because they understand that you're depositing your money into the bank and they flipping it 10, 20, 30, 40 times across seas and then giving you back a percentage at less than 4% interest. Right, Kurt?
Yep.
That's crazy, right? So not only that, I'm gonna move in here, is that we have land banking options. And land banking is simply purchasing land in the path of growth. Everybody say the path of growth.
The path of growth.
The path of growth. Right? Right now we got a deal in Antelope Valley, California. And people like Dunn, like a good friend here, Richard, they have bought their own land wholesale. They acquired their own deed, and they have the ability now to sell their land at retail value when it's time for it to sell. The good thing about Antelope Valley right now is just like Silicon Valley back in the day, where all the tech companies are now, is where some of the wealthiest companies and business owners are at right now. They're doing part 2 in Antelope Valley. Because the thing is, when we say position yourself in the path of growth, everybody kind of knows what happened in the 96 Olympics here in Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta expressways went from 2-lane highways to 4 and 5-lane expressways. We got the beautiful and amazing Atlanta Falcons Georgia Dome. We got the Braves Stadium and so many different things, because so many people across the world came to the Black Mecca of Atlanta, Georgia, right? But just like them, in 2028, and put this in your own notes, position yourself in the path of growth for the Olympics to come to north of LA. When we say path of growth, LA is not growing south because that's water. North of it is nothing but land. And if you can have a neighbor who is wealthy, who else to better to it to be than Warren Buffett?
Yep.
Right? Everybody's familiar with Warren Buffett, right?
Yep.
Billionaire. Been on the top charts as #1 income earner in the world many times. But he just put $2.5 billion with a B into Antelope Valley, California with his new transit system. That's a nice neighbor to have. NASA actually just went there. They have a stealth bonding program and so many different people. So if you had the choice to own your own land wholesale and sell it later, once it's time for sale at 12%, 15%, 20%, I say get your piece, right? So listen, I want to do a transition, because that there was one of the main pieces that I told you I would talk to you today about. Expanding your cash flow. Taxes, you've seen people bringing back an extra $800 back into his pockets. Myself, $300 every single month back in my pockets. Those things help you lower your debt, helps you lower your interest rates, helps you lower your expenses, and totally just completely lower your stress. But the beautiful thing is about the other option of what our business has to offer, we have the ability to help other people live an abundant lifestyle. A good book of mine says, a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. So with not only showing people how to actually expand their cash flow, we show them how to actually increase their income by sharing it with others. So just think about it. Look at the person who actually invited you to this Zoom, or actually just simply shared this watch party with you. What are they doing right now? If they're not myself or Morgan, they're probably just chilling, sitting back, probably doing 2 or 3 other things, but at the same time building a business. Can you do that? And multiple hundreds of people all across the world are doing just that. And the powerful thing about sharing this information, because a mentor of mine always said, a blessing is not a blessing until you can pass it on. And today we're ready to share it with so many other people, because we're just getting started. We always like to say we are the root. In this kind of industry, companies to be around 20 years, 30 years, 50 years. Guys, we're at year 1. We have multi-million-dollar earners in our company in less than 9 months. Don't believe me? Just watch. We get paid 10 different ways, guys. I don't have too much time to go through all of them, so take a screenshot if you have that time. Take a screenshot. Well, we get paid on this Visa card. Visa is everywhere you want it to be. This is why I got started, because I understand in an industry like this, I don't have to go do good Google research. Visa is $1 billion company. If they put their name on MWR Financial, I'm pretty sure they did their research before they put their name out there. Visa sponsors, hello, everybody, let's backtrack. Sponsors the Olympics. The Olympics brings people from all across the world. So Visa's everywhere I want to be, so I want to be with MWR Financial, right? So let's hop into this. Everybody wants to probably improve their credit, lower their debt, lower their taxes, right? See, your best customer is yourself, right? But the blessing is when you share this with other people, you can get paid $40 for helping other people one time actually start working on expanding their cash flow. The thing is that if you got a story like Charlotte and you go from 111 years down to 2 years, if these experts is helping you track your money, wouldn't you be okay with paying the $79 monthly to actually keep that service going? If they're gonna save you hundreds of years on your debt plan? But the thing is, being that people like Charlotte will consistently pay for her membership, the company will pay you $10 residually every single month. See, we got a good friend on our team, Liza. She just got 6 customers in the last 13, 14 days. A good friend of ours, Liza, up north, has 6 brand new customers. See, now anytime we go to lunch now, it's on Liza because Liza has a $60 residual income, right? Not only that, see, the thing is, when you share this business with other people, they want to be a distributor or share this information as well. They want to improve and expand their cash flow as well. For $228 one time, the company is going to pay you $50 per. Are you okay with taking that $50 for helping somebody expand their cash flow?
Yep.
And improve their income?
Yep. I tell them stuff for free all the time anyway.
Kurt, I'm trying to be like you. I see what you're sipping on, but I got water. And I heard a good guy say he can turn water into wine. I'm going to see what I can do.
Give it a try.
But we get $50 for every conversation that we have with somebody who actually wants to do those kind of things with us. Now, say this with me. Success loves speed.
Yep.
Success loves speed.
Success loves speed, guys. We have one of our ways of the 10 that we get paid is a momentum bonus. And no better way to actually start a business, but in profit. It's a good quote. One of my mentors just said a few minutes ago, I wrote it down. Rest in peace to his father. But he said his father told him this all the time. And I remember it off the top of my head. He said, it's hard to be charitable if you're not profitable.
Right.
It's hard to be charitable, serve other people if you're not profitable. So the main thing is I'm going to also show you 3 ways to get this business self-funded so you never, somebody that say never. Never have to come out your pockets to build your business, but profitable in your first 30 days. Morgan, what they told me was when I got started in MWR, they said if I sponsored 3 people in the business, they would pay me $50 per person. That's this sponsorship bonus, right? Just 3 people. But how many people know at least 5 people who want to improve their credit? How many people know 5 people who want to eliminate debt? How many people know 10 people who want to leave inheritance for their kids' kids?
Mm-hmm. Right.
The thing is, the company says in 30 days, if you only just identify 3 people, that's $150 for sharing it with them. But just like a 401k, when the jobs match what you put into it, every time they match it, you put 3 people in the business, they're going to match you that $150. That's $300 made in your first 30 days. Is that okay?
Definitely.
See, I know 3 dope people in business right now. Their name is Kathy, Morgan, and Kurt. And definitely, I got a 4th partner named Stephanie. Amazing people, right? But the thing is, what I like about this business is that you can't stop Kurt's excitement. Yep. You can't stop Stephanie, Kathy, or Morgan's excitement in this business at all. That's why right now on this late night, they up. Yep. And they're learning and building a business on how to be able to do it for not only themselves, but a whole lot of other people. See, the thing is, when they're excited and they share it with their friends and families that you may not even ever know, is it okay if the company in 60 days pay you $450 for that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, because the thing is, in business, it is not what works. It's all about what duplicates. Because when they got excitement, it's kind of like in the church when people catch the Holy Ghost, right? It just kind of rubs off on you, right? See, the thing is, when those people that they introduce the business to, in 90 days, they're going to pay you $900. I know some people who work early day, to late night and don't make $900, $1,000 a month. It's real out here. I know some people who laid off who are praying on that income check to come in. They praying on the next stimulus check to come in. But in the next 30 days, it's October. No, it's September, right?
Yeah, it's September.
Imagine this. By Halloween, you got an extra $300 in your pocket. When they have kids?
Definitely.
See, but in 90 days from now is October, November, December. Christmas. That's an extra $1,500 in the next 90 days if you get started today.
Yep.
See, that's success loves speed. But we got leaders on the team like Morgan, an executive director. Kurt, where you at in the business? I know you're doing some big things.
I'm an executive director right now, sir.
Kurt's an executive director. Morgan, they're on their way to senior director in our company. But on top of that, the beautiful thing is, yes, we earn $50 per conversation when you first start out. But the thing is about this business, you have the ability to make unlimited amount of income by doing the same thing. Let me pause for the calls right now. Has anybody ever worked a job and the boss said, hey, look, and I don't like calling nobody boss, but I ain't with that. But whoever's running the system of how your operation works, have they ever told you, hey, look, can you go do this, and this for me real quick? And then they forgot to pay on the back end?
Right.
All the time.
Right.
All the time.
That's so crazy because that's why I love this business, because you do the exact same thing and get paid more money as you stay in. I ain't gonna talk to you guys about a Schedule C and all the benefits of just having a home-based business and all the tax deductions and write-offs you can have. But guys, like Kurt, like Morgan, they earn $10 on top of that $50 per conversation that they have.
Yep.
I've been blessed to be able to hit senior director of $20 a day. By helping other people, like all the people you see here on the Zoom and the watch party, we're gonna hit an area director in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's an extra $45. That's $95 a conversation. How many people would have more conversations if you was getting paid $95 to talk?
Definitely.
It's
anyway, so pay me.
Around the clock right now for you guys who watching a replay. I'm having a lot more conversations. You guys feel me? But there's unlimited amounts of income with that. Let me show you. There's the leadership bonus. Of course, the sponsorship, executives 10, seniors 20, areas 45, district 55. Can you guys imagine having your team share this business with other people and you get paid that income? They get paid 50, but you get paid $55, $65, $75 for the same conversation because you got in position. See, when you hit the position of senior director, is it okay if that you put me in the business? I make $100, but they pay you $25. You put me in the business, I make $1,000, they pay you $250.
Yep.
If you put me in the business and I make $10,000 this month and you didn't hear from me in the next 2 to 3 days and they pay you $2,500, would you check on me?
I would definitely check on you.
Right? That's how we get paid, man. I've been in multiple jobs and I've never been able to get paid just these 2 or 3 ways alone. These 2 or 3 ways can pay you hundreds and $1,000 every month. Somebody say every month.
Every month.
But not only that, guys, we got something called a daily guarantee. And we love this because it's daily and it's guaranteed. I'm going to leave it at that. Right?
Yep.
Level 1 pays out $5 a day. That's simply those 3 people you put in business for your momentum bonus of $300. Each person is worth 3 points. It's 2 points for your financial aid membership to let the experts do the work for you. And then to have your back office is 1 point. So each partner is 3 points. $5 a day. I know it cannot retire anybody, but $5 times 30 days is an extra $150. Would it help?
Yeah.
Could it pay a cell phone bill or something? Right?
Something. Definitely something.
Humbly, I'm here to educate. I actually invited and shared this thing with my partners and my team, and we went out. Everybody say we went out.
We went out. We
went out to our living rooms and our dens and shared with people this information. The team went from 3 people to 12 people in about a month and a half. And we was at 36 points because 12 times 3 is 36. Up in New York, 12 times 33 is 36. Right, Kurt?
Definitely. It's just definitely 36.
It's still the same math everywhere we go, right? Okay. So once your team grows together to 36 points, they're going to pay you $20 every single day, right? $20 a day is an extra $600 every single month. I just went and bought me a new phone because one of my mentors was talking about me. I'm going to tell his business online. He was like, Bernard, you're costing us money. You up here showing your daily guarantee. You get paid $20 every single day, but your screen is cracked, Bernard. So I went there and got me a new phone, guys. It's pretty dope. And you guys may not be able to see it. But Kurt, being as a new phone, and I got it 3 days ago, it's only got 3 of them on here. So you see the $20, right?
I see it. I see it.
$20. And I put the nice little banner that the company gave us behind it on my phone.
I like it. I like it.
Features, right?
I like it.
Thank you, man. But the thing is, that goes all the way to $1,000 every single day. $1,000 a day is $30,000 a month. Imagine if you got that halfway right. $500 a month. Would you be okay with that, Kurt?
Yep, definitely.
Morgan, you good with an extra $500 every month? No, excuse me, day.
Every day, yeah.
Daily, right? So let's hop into the good stuff. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up because I said I ain't gonna talk about all of them. Right? There's 3 ways to get this business self-funded. Some of y'all may say free, but I like to say self-funded because I have a massage therapy business. Right? This is all my oil and essential oils in my cabinet over here, but it costs me about $300 to $400 to just maintain and keep that up. When it comes to washing the sheets and all that kind of stuff, it costs the overhead to run that business. But the thing is here, for $119 per month, experts working on my behalf, me being able to have unlimited amount of income by sharing it at any time with anybody I want to, they said there's 3 ways that you can actually get that eliminated. The first way is with the Money Max. Money Max was the tax reduction strategy. Take your last 2 pay stubs, most current tax return, and get an adjustment on your taxes from your job. That's anywhere from $300 to $600 on average, depending on your job. Some people are earning $800, some people are earning $1,200, depending on your field, right? That's strategy 1 that we help you get your business self-funded and profitable, right? Kurt, Morgan, isn't it safe to say people go to work just to pay bills?
Definitely.
Right? Isn't it safe to say if you was like that other guy we showed and you got an extra $800 in your job check, couldn't that pay the bills?
Absolutely.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, $324 cover do me good on my car insurance.
There you go.
So that alone, we're good. But the second one, like my good friend Liza got 6 customers in 14 days, y'all. See, they said just get 3 and they eliminate the $79 of that $119. Now she only has to pay $40 a month.
Right.
That's the second strategy. The third way is like Big Kurt, become an executive director, share this business with 3 people, let them get enrolled and get started working on their money. But also get 1 customer that starts paying you $5 every single day.
Every day.
$50 residually. Everybody online say residually.
Residually.
That's the best type of income I've ever been introduced to. Not taught in schools. Again, we said we're going to talk about some wealth strategies that are not taught in schools, right? But 150 minus 119 leaves you $30 profit every month. Don't that put gas in the car?
Definitely.
Let's go. So there's many people all across our business, across the world, actually earning this $20 a day. Some people you know, some people that you don't know, some sharp, handsome guy in the bottom right-hand screen with a CEO shirt on, helping creative people execute financial strategies and marketing strategies so they can have more options and become their own CEO in the home-based business arena, guys. It's simple, man. But we're running the $30 a day. Shout out brother Dana Turnquist, Vonda Bell, Trevor, who you guys see on Debt Free Day is this month. You got people actually earning $50 a day. Richard Harden, Brandon, Dunn.
All right, so it looks like his camera went out.
Yeah, what happened? What happened with that, Morgan?
Not exactly sure. The point is, though, we have a ton of people with this company that are making a lot of money. We have people with our company that are making $20 a day, $30 a day, $50 a day. We have a teacher in our company that actually just recently, I'm going to tell you business, don't get mad at me, but he actually just recently hit $100 a day, and he is only the company for just over 100 days. So in just over, 100 days, he was able to actually go ahead and start matching his teacher's income with something that he's doing just in his part-time. So it is definitely something that, anybody can take advantage of for sure.
Yep.
For sure. So we've already explained the 3 different ways that you guys can get your business completely self-funded and be able to be in the profit within your first, 30 days or so in business. We definitely showed you guys that. So at this point, it's really, one conversation that needs to be had at this point.
That's right.
People, 2 kind of people, or 3 kind of people, I'm sorry, at the end of this. If you're a number 3, and if you are a number 3, that basically means that, you've got your own private reserve account getting anywhere from, 10 to 14% interest every year. Most people don't, but it's possible. If you got that going on. Also, if you already got your credit at an 850, then you are definitely number 3. You don't need the services. You've already got that taken care of.
But more than likely not.
Then you've already gotten that taken care of. But if not, those are the things that we do. If you are number 3, then go ahead and definitely refer us to somebody else that because we are here to help people. That is what we are. Also, if you're number 2, thank you so much for joining us, Bernard. Nice to see you. We just
welcome back, buddy. Welcome back.
Welcome back. But if you are number 2, if you are at number 2 and you are ready to start shifting money back into your pocket, but you don't necessarily want to share with other people, then we'll actually give you a discount. Instead of it being $228 per month for you being the business partner, it is only $79.97, and that is all 4 parts of our membership. The Equity Max strategy, which is going to be a debt elimination strategy, Money Max, which is a tax reduction strategy, Credit Max, which is a credit restoration strategy, and Wealth Max, which is a wealth generation strategy. You get all 4 of those with their own experts for each of them. You'll just get back to whoever invited you to either this Zoom call or to this watch party, and then they'll send you the information to go ahead and get started with us today to start shifting money back into your pocket. But if you are number 1, like me, Bernard, Kurt, Miss Kathy here, and Stephanie, then definitely you go ahead and you are ready to get started today. You are ready to get the membership and earn the 10 different ways that we get paid. You want to share the information with other people because you want to educate others the same way that we do. In that case, still get back to whoever invited you to this Zoom or whoever invited you to this watch party, and we will send you the link to go ahead and get started doing that today as well. Did I finish? Did I do everything? Did I wrap up everything?
You did
sound
everything.
Good to me.
Sound good to me. You did everything.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
I love it. Hey, I was going to just insert, man, and say, look, guys, the powerful thing about this kind of business is that you surround yourself around people all across the world. Like, Morgan, where you at?
I'm in Ohio.
Kurt, where you at?
I'm in New York, sir.
In New York. And the thing is, my internet went out over here, guys. Y'all see that?
Wow.
One of the number 1 things about having a business and not being in business by yourself is that you have a team. We got a team of financial experts, and then marketing is how you share the information, guys. My screen went out, but I had other leaders around me who could still share the information without me being there.
Morgan stepped right in.
Of this business.
Yep.
Right. So again, like she said, if you're number 2 or number 1, get back with the person who actually invited you out to this, and let them know that you would start like to either 1, expand the cash flow, put more of your money back in your pocket, or 2, increase the income by sharing this blessing with other people, or number 3, both of those. You want to do everything and be able to help as many people out, man. Again, guys, it's late night on a Saturday. I'm ready to turn my wine into water and then back into water again before the Sunday morning. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next Zooms. I'm Bernard Ponder. With Team Creation on Economy, the Power Builders, and Project 100. We look forward to seeing you guys again, either at the beaches of the world or definitely at the bank, because we can help you become your own bank. Thank y'all for tuning in, and y'all have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good night. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Oh.